I ride away.
Wow.
On a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. But I can fool on repeat. I ride away. On a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. But I can fool on repeat. Strong, but I can fool on repeat. Gotta count up and I've been down. Picture going about 100 miles. That road can't miss now. Standing tall with it always on go. Taking me to pin town. P.O. said slow down, so I come away and I skip town. 16 was on underage, there's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said you wide, no 10 tile. I mean like a man, even if your eyes don't dare to me. Touchdown like I had a 6 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a possible. Don't be worried about the strong dude. Do you and I'ma do I. So the boy got a pink job with a clear coat and some fall guy. Your girlfriend nigga took a beat, I was fresh meat, no big five. Give me win and Beyonce, put a ring on it in a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee, but I'm shooting three. Put sweat in it 2 degrees. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a beta tip. Open up, let me splash it. Right away. On the surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong, gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. But I can fool on repeat. I ride away. I'm the surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong, gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. But I can fool on repeat. Strong, second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. You walking through the air, no night flight. There was some people, some got one life to live, and I put 15 on all. Hit the ground, running rabbit, that's the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger signs so far, I can't be caught. 90 is crunch time, and I take it home like a walk off. AMG on steroid, get the flex once with a nightmare. Coming for it was no one, just know I don't fight fair. Took flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, locking through them. Tap, 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 tap there. Short of LCPR. What the hell they hate me for? To go to the water, let them up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm a whole damn lifeguard. Then just with a wrist sharp. Might show me what's hard. Get skatebooks and I count cards. Play my hand for the W. Time to talk about who is who. They be on this, who is who. I'm on the surfboard. I'm coming through. Sprout.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your boy, Mr. Know It All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get the show started. So go ahead, tell them what we talking about today so we can get it started.
Well, hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know It All on Facebook. One other great thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing, just do those things. But starting on this subject tonight, we want to know, do people get married or in a relationship for the right reason? Are you stick to it?
Nah, we're gonna get into some stuff. We're gonna get into some stuff. We're gonna get into some stuff.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna start it off. I know people that got married because they was in competition to get married first after they got divorced. So look, you never know why people getting married and what's their motivation to marry. I know. I remember women, actually saying stuff like, "Yeah, I'm too good of a woman to just be single. I deserve to be married." But at the time, didn't even have a boyfriend. It just, it just, it just sometimes like you would listen to somebody and they would tell you their plans. They would say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be married in about 5 years." And you'd be like, never seen you in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but I think a lot of people uh, got their own on what they gonna do or whatever, you know. What's up, Rhonda? Up in the his house. She said, "Hello, good people."
Hello,
Yeah,
Rhonda.
marrying for convenience.
Yeah, I've seen that happen.
He said these people might incriminate themselves. Yeah, Dwayne, man, I done heard it all, seen it all, and I done seen women that want to get married but don't even want to stay with the husband. They want separate houses. I done seen all kind of stuff. I, I done heard women, uh, you know, hell, I done seen women that want to get married and say they don't even cook. Women that's I know women that's married that say they don't cook. Well, now, not married, but in long term relationships. And I don't see how people, be in certain relationships where it's um lopsided or I think I can't think of no older guy that would marry a woman that don't cook, don't clean, don't do the stuff that they grew up watching their mama do. You know what I'm saying? You know, you you got crackheads, you got all kind of things that people get all kind of um, addictions or whatever. They want to get married, but they don't see how other things might affect um, how they look at things or who they are for real. A lot of people think they're the same person all the time and don't realize that sometimes people don't want to get in a relationship or get married to somebody that they don't even know who the hell they is from day to day.
That's true.
So I think we're gonna go through a lot of stuff today about why should people get married and why should people not get married because I don't think everybody is honest with themselves of what they really want.
Yeah. Rhonda said they know dang on well that's not gonna work.
And I think some people want marriage, trying something new, or seeing it work for somebody else, but don't understand everything they go through and how good they work at it, and oh, you got a lot of stuff going on over there. I can hear all that.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like I think sometimes people want things, but are you ready for it? Um, I remember going and going to the army a long time ago, and I remember getting ready to go to the army. I started doing push-ups, started doing all kind of exercises, jogging, and all this kind of stuff. And you got some people that they ready to go to the army. They ain't doing no push-ups. They ain't trying to get themselves inside. They ain't trying to get themselves prepared for being in the army. And I think that's just like marriage. A lot of people say they want to do all these things, but are they mentally, physically, and all that good stuff ready for a marriage, to share a household with somebody else, to share a life with somebody else, to put somebody else first in their life all the time and stuff like that. You know, I think a lot of people it sound good and when you watch, I think women sometimes will watch a movie and then all of a sudden, oh, I want that feeling. I want that marriage feeling. Oh, I want to throw that flower behind me and for people to catch. But they don't even realize
Okay.
what you stepping yourself in. The journey just start as soon as you say I do. That ain't even half of the journey. And that's what I learned by, being in the army or whatever you dug yourself into. The journey just start soon as you what's name. So a lot of people think marriage is a joke, think it's something just to play with. They're really not serious about it. Just something to do. Carly B. Carly B. fooled them women. Yep, sure did, and she divorced right now. She with a side dude. She the side dude of a man right now.
What do you mean?
No, I mean she divorced. Ain't she with the football player or something like that?
I don't think they're together anymore. Remember
Yeah, but she went
on the
back to him.
Super Bowl?
I think she went back to him a little bit or something.
Really?
Yeah, something like that.
Dwayne said, go back.
Oh,
He said marriage should be like insurance. You shop around before you renew it.
man,
Oh,
you know,
Lord.
I think marriage which should come with new restriction, new laws, should be a 3 to 7 year period where you can how, what that none and void that if you don't like it, you be like, time out. Especially if you ain't got nothing together. If you ain't got no kids and all that, I think if a man or a woman try marriage and y'all ain't got no kids or nothing, 3 to 7 years, y'all should be able to just go scot free without all the drama. You take what you got, you take what you got. Oh, y'all didn't never mix bank account. Oh, y'all ain't never do this. Boom. All right, easy. Go on here about y'all business and keep it moving. But the thing is, a lot of men don't want to get married because they don't look at it as fair. Because the reason I never looked at marriage fair or a lot of relationships fair is because anytime, even when you used to have a baby mama, whatever, if you, as soon as y'all not together and then you get a letter come to your door and they say the state against you. Everybody against you. I don't think a woman that ever got that letter that everybody against you. The state, Mississippi against you. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a business against men all the way around, all the way around. It's a whole con game around men. Just So I think it's a shakedown. It's a shakedown because, like they say, the top 7 or 8 women that became billionaires, all of them became billionaires either from a death of their husband or divorce. So hey, you know what I'm saying? It proves that it's a shakedown. Most baby mamas that marry, that get in with NBA players, boxers, all that. Look at what the child support what these dudes owe. 300,000 a whole house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
That's a couple of houses.
Yeah, shakedown.
Greetings to you too, Miss Intuitive Thoughts. Marriage is more than a notion. People know this, but it's like people choose to have marriage plan how they want it to look or the outcome of what they think they want. But it's work in anything that you do in life. And then just like you say, it's a shakedown for men when they get that state ladder. Just like women, we have to be careful of who we choose to have a baby with. Men have to do the same thing. You better be careful. You don't know what you're setting yourself up into.
But I think now is even worse because I listen to women more than I should. But I listen to them all the time, and I hear them say stuff like, "Oh, Lisi paying the child support, Lisi paying the money, Lisi got a good job." See, it's all about the money. It's never about the relationship with the man and the child and all that. It's all about the man that's a good provider. That's what all women are gunning for now. Women don't even have a certain level of respect for men that they used to have back in the day.
Mhm.
It's all about the money. It's all about what you can do for them, or they like, ain't no reason for us to even, you know, be together. If you know what I'm saying. So it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh, what did he say? She don't. She said she don't cook and she don't clean, and she still got that ring. But hell, I think Carla B here, she probably bought the ring. Hell, shit. It's like women would say certain things, but if you marrying uh what you would say below your standards, then
Mhm.
obviously you can't attract a man above the standards that you want. If women keep complaining about the kind of man that they getting, or they attract to or attracting and all that, that means the men that's really got it or whatever and is not shooting for you. And sometimes women don't realize, okay, I have to change some things about me sometimes to get what I want.
Right.
Walk around here, I tell them all the time, you can't walk around here with blue and purple hair trying to get a doctor. You
Mhm.
can't do. You don't never see that alignment up like that. You know what I'm
No,
saying? If you
no,
gonna
you don't.
if you're gonna be a certain way, you're gonna you're gonna throw off certain type of men. If you walk around with shorts up your booty and all this old type of stuff, walking around, ain't no doctor, no dude with, you know, money and stuff like that is gonna be attracted to that. You know, sometimes we look at Pretty Woman and some of these shows, and it make it seem like the man, he just picked him a woman. Oh, he just picked him a prostitute right off the street and cleaned her up and made her into a princess and stuff. And that's just not real life. You know what I'm saying? Men don't do that. Men with good sense don't go out and make bad choices and then call it a good choice. Women would go out and make bad choices and would say, "Oh, I was young and dumb and all that old type of stuff." But guess what? When you make bad choices when you're young, that's why you have to teach your children. When you make bad choices when you're young, it can follow you for the rest of your life.
For the
Look
rest
at
of your life.
look at the boy Carmelo Anthony. He made a bad choice and at 17, and now that bad choice gonna follow him 35 years.
Yeah. But the
And
thing about it, he wasn't thinking.
yeah,
Wasn't thinking. I guess you didn't think that Coke would be
the
that bigly.
the emotional part of how we live now. A lot of people live in this emotional era where they feel like everything they do is right. You know what I'm saying? I tell some of my partners all the time, you can't take everything to social media. You can't do certain things because even though you think it's all right, corporate world and the world that you trying to survive like this might not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on with it.
Rhonda said, Dwayne, that's just a song. I hope people really didn't take heed. Oh, yes, they take heed. Look how they do the Glorilla stuff. They take heed to it. They move that way. Dwayne
Song,
said, if you're government, go
you know what I'm
ahead.
saying? Songs can be life changing. I mean, I done seen some dudes listen to songs and go crash out and do drive-bys and all kind of stuff on what they heard on a song. No, I'm just dead serious. I done seen dudes listen to a song and they go out here. That's why it's so what's the name to really teach our kids that this is just music. Do not take these rappers and this and that as role models.
Right.
If NBA YoungBoy is your child role model, you need to just delete everything that's coming from him out of your house and all that kind of stuff because you gonna raise a monster. Pooh Shiesty and all these dudes going to jail. That stuff might have what's name, but we in a whole new era where cameras everywhere, and it don't matter what you think you don't get caught doing, you might, you know what I'm saying, get caught doing something that you ain't got no business, you know. Yeah. Come on with what Dwayne said.
He said, if you're a government employee, 10 years later, she gets retirement and Social Security, she gets half. Now they changed it to 12. I think you have to be together 12 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be still 10 years, but yeah, I feel what you're saying. It might be 12, but yeah, I mean, I remember back in the day, I remember listening to a woman say, man, I divorced him at 8. I could have stayed 2 more years. And I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at it like this here. If you miserable with somebody, you should just want out. You shouldn't be in there just trying to be with a person just to see what you're going to get at the end of the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And sometimes it's like that.
Yeah. How many of your friends cook and clean? How many?
What's up, Dee up in his house?
Hey, Dee. Yep, probably not too many that know how to cook and clean.
Read it.
Bro, you just made my night. Blue and pink hair like the old Snow Punky Brewster. Old Snow Punky Brewster.
Yeah. And you know what makes it so bad? Women don't even look at it like this here. How many women are walking around and they want to be with a man that got pink, blue, and purple hair in his head?
Not too many.
I mean, but you know what? Women don't give themselves the same grace is what they hold men standards to. If you wouldn't want no man with 3 colors in his head and all that, why would you put it in yours?
Right.
So I think people got to realize what you fishing for, you got to be. And I think a lot of times people fish for certain people, and I remember women always talking about what you say, outgrowing somebody. You know, when a woman get money and stuff like that, she outgrows her dude. If the man got plenty of money and got unlimited money, she don't never outgrow that dude. But the dude that ain't got that much money, or say if he put her through school and he ain't got that much money, she outgrew him. She had to move on. I done seen so many women, once they got themselves together, don't remember where they came from and don't remember the sacrifices they man or whoever that were with them talked to them and put them through and drove them back and forth to school and work and all this kind of stuff. And they just up and bail on these people.
Yep, I've seen it. She take your money, yes, indeed. Yes, she's trifling. Yes, she's a gold digger. That dug on me.
That Kanye West used to be a monster, boy, back in the day, boy. He used to be a monster.
Didi said, I cook, I clean, wash, dry, iron clothes because I like to being the best wife I can. Okay, Didi.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yep, it's good to hear that.
Yeah. But you got a lot of people that don't do that.
It does not do it.
Oh, shuck it, duck it. It's time for us to get into something.
Go ahead. So the right reason to marry. Okay, well, let's get into it. Teach us.
You ready? Let's do it.
Okay, so one of the right reasons to get married is love and companionship, building a life with a true partner, sharing goals, and enjoying mutual emotional support. Okay,
Mm.
so
So
do we get those things?
what do you think about that?
I mean, I can understand it, and I can sit with that.
Yeah, because sometimes when people get married, you have one building over here and one building over here, and it's not building together like it say on there, like a true partnership.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that's what it mean by that. A lot of people would think they trying to be married, but they really not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
One in a million chance of a lifetime to you, sister. Okay.
tell you. Let me see. Let me get that. All right, come on.
Share values and goals, like you share your life goals and values among each other, aligning core issues like finances, family, and long term visions.
All right. So
A lot of times, if you have a vision, you have to have knowledge with it.
yeah,
You perish because of a lack of knowledge. People not willing to get out here and learn some stuff, learn anything new, build anything new for you and your family.
and that sharing the family, sharing the values. That mean like how people say they go to church together, pray together, stay together, and kind of stuff like that. And then aligning their core issues where they want to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we want to have both of us want kids. Both of us want this. Both of us want to make it in life. Both of us want financial plans. We
Mm-hmm.
sacrificing for the long term
The
vision.
long haul, yeah.
Yeah. So I think sometimes people are not sacrificing um, each other. Sometimes people got different visions. Like I put it away. I think sometimes you can have two people and they got a vision for their kids. So
Mm-hmm.
their vision for their kids, they take 18 to 20 years, 21 years to raise their kid, mold their kid into what they think that child should be. And that's a product like anything else.
Mm-hmm.
You make a product and you put it out there, and then you see can it survive? Do anything want it and all that? You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it in that type of dual um, type of way when you molding something, when you're trying to do something. So a lot of people they say they want the same kind of values and have the same kind of values, but as soon as the kid mess up and you try to you know discipline the kid, and don't discipline my child, don't do this, don't, and see that's that unalignment. You're not aligned in the same direction. You know what I'm saying? It's not a, a leader or the one that's running the household, and you know everybody moving in unison behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, anytime a man or whatever he trying to lay down rules, how he want to move, how with his vision for the future, and then if if he in line with a woman that don't see that, no. Like if he got a dream, if he want to be a basketball player, he want to be, he want his child to be a basketball player or whatever his child dream, and he trying to push this dream to farther they can go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. You got to have the same alignment, or it throws everything out.
Some type of
with the one.
Dwayne said, take this vow seriously before you say I do, for better or in health. We ain't seen what that is. Just don't quit easy. Just might be your test. And a lot of people, they'll walk away and give up easy over minute things.
Yeah.
You feel like you can get something better. And that's a person that's always looking. Yeah. You're looking for something better at all times. How would you be stable into growing into anything that you have, relationship or marriage?
And I say with that, that's just like a person that change cars every year. They ain't never satisfied. They always want to upgrade and all that. And like I said, a woman that can keep a car a long time and a man can keep a car a long time can keep a relationship a long time. And I just think because that person believes in fixing something. See, when you don't believe in fixing something and you just want to replace, then, you know what I'm saying, that, that's a whole nother thing we can get into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You read that one, right?
I did.
Okay.
For better or worse is what I meant. That's true. People not taking it in that stance anymore.
Yeah, because every time people want to get in situations and they want to get out. You know what I'm saying? People want to get in and out of situations. And I say just like I watch children swipe left, swipe right when they watching these little videos on their little iPads and all that, the attention. You know what I'm saying? People don't have attention past 2-3 minutes. Some people don't have attention past 30 seconds to a minute no more.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Replacing is fixing. Foolishness.
Yeah. I just think we got into an era where I even hear, and I don't like that, either I hear preachers and a lot of people, oh, this is your season, or you probably don't need them the next season, and they were just here for this time, and you supposed to move on and find somebody else and all that. And I feel like a lot of times life is what you make it. But I think sometimes people can fumble the ball because they can have something good. But if you don't respect it, and you don't try to build with it, like if you met a person and you was a certain, weight, or you try to take care of yourself and all that, and then you just let yourself go, you're not taking care of yourself, you don't care no more, you don't try to diet, you don't try to keep yourself in shape or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you got to understand what that person meant, what glow about you, what smile about you, what what's name. And then once you start changing to somebody else that person don't know no more, then you can't get mad at that person for wanting out. If they don't even know you no more, they don't even know who this new person is, and they be like, oh, this always been me. You be like, no, you've been fooling me for a minute. I don't know if you might think this been you, but I ain't seen this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they get in relationships and they have this other side. And what they do is they go away from the person that they know that they won't like this other person, and they go and put that person in front of other people. They don't bring that person in front of, they take that person It's people around here with 3-4 different personalities, and they take that personality, put it in front of another person, and that other person that they're around sometimes don't never see that personality because it only comes out over here. And sometimes people actually stop trying to be around other people so much because they know it's a whole nother side of them that person don't know about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on with it.
We read the last comment.
The last comment. He said,
Well, he said, if my marriage don't make it, I'm just going to be a sponsor.
you know what, Dwayne? I remember a long time ago, I think I was probably about 28 or something. And I didn't understand what a sponsor was. And I remember a woman asking me to, can you be my sponsor? I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. And I think she probably does I asked her what she was named, and she was like, you know how people like, you'll figure it out or whatever. But it took me about shit. I think probably about 2 weeks to figure out what the hell she was talking about. And because I wasn't just asking nobody, I really didn't care that much. But once I kind of sponsored, because it was new, but I guess it was old but new,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Come on with it.
James said, Big, this all facts. You can't change what is written. People just need time to see it. Relationships should be a business contract, same as marriages. Then people will understand what must be done because of the assignment. I
Right.
think he said, then people will understand what must be done because of the assignment.
Because I think a lot of relationships, um, they try to put love in front of it first instead of duty. And I think if you ever marry just for love, every man and woman I ever met, it ain't gonna never make it.
Right.
If you just marry for love, because love is a emotion that goes up and down,
A
and
roller coaster.
it leaves and flees. And I remember listening to even Michelle Obama saying, like, 2 years she hated Barack Obama. You know, you know what I'm saying? So 2 straight years she hated him because she said she was taking care of kids and this and that, and he wasn't around. This, so I feel like you have times, especially when you with somebody, that you ain't gonna like them or you ain't gonna, want to deal with them and all that. And it's the times when you get through some of them things that you might be a better person.
Yeah. It'll let you know if it's something you can build. If you're willing to work it out, try it again. Although they getting on your nerve, you know how to get past it. So when you over 50, understanding is better than love. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Understanding under 50 is better than love. Hey, look, like my partner always tell me, was was under was if you gotta understand. Let me see.
What's understood doesn't need to be said.
No, what's understood don't need to be explained.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
Same thing.
yeah.
Show enough. He said, "But boy, love hurt like a mug. When you're the only one in it, you just want to die." Oh my goodness.
Mm. And I know it. I know what he's talking about because I remember coming up and believing in love. And one thing I realized when you believe in love a lot, it will break you down. It would tap you on the booty and tell you about yourself. You know, um, I think once I got out of that love phase and I started looking at stuff more realistic, or you start looking at something face value instead of in this lovely love a dub way. I think you have a better understanding about life itself. Period.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's such
did you read that? No.
legal protection, establishing legal rights for shared property, inheritance, child custody, and medical decision making. This is still talking about the right
Yeah.
reason.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And that's what I say. That's the back end where marriage really, should have been about. Sometimes, trying to secure your stuff, pass it down to your siblings or whatever. And half the time these days they don't want it.
Mhm.
We finna get in some different reasons in a minute.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about the wrong reasons to marry. He's in laugh out loud, tap booty.
Pow! That,
Tap the
that
Ain't no way y'all dealing with emotions, not understanding. I know what you get from the door.
ass. I mean, you get to the point when you get older, you know how to kind of you don't have that emotional roller coaster anymore. But I think some people do because this the problem. I think a lot of people felt love at one time, and it's like a crackhead. You always want that same high again, and that's what a lot of people looking for. They really not looking for marriage. A lot of people ain't even marriage material no more. They just
Yeah.
want to do it because they looking for what they had at one time, and they said, "Ooh, I was good at this at one time, and I want it again." And what people don't realize is, I used to be good at blocking shots and playing basketball all day, every day, and I can't go out there and try that same thing again. And see what
Mhm.
we trying to do. We trying to recreate the wheel. Try to do the same thing we did at 17, 18, 19, 20, and we think we still got the same mentality or the same body. It's women out here think they got the same body, the same mentality. It's women that's 50 still thinking about talking about, I don't want to have no more children. Nigga, you can't. Shit. I'm sick of this shit. Tell you that. Women 50 years old, grandmas and everything. Like, oh, I still can bleed. I still can have. No, you can't. No, you can't. Don't think just because you still bleeding that you can have children. No, this is false. Come on with it.
Say, give all my things to the cat farm when I pass. The Bible says nothing about love. It says, help me. They can keep love. Help me help you.
Right. And that's the problem sometimes. Sometimes I think helpmates these days feel like I think a lot of women looking at the money or whatever they make, and I think they don't want to be true helpmates. Was they was because if women was down like they say they was, all men will be up. So
Okay.
it wouldn't be a drop off what men got going on or whatever if all the women were down like. Because I remember back in the day, and I remember just trying to get in relationships, and I remember when you meet somebody and they started doing stuff, and sometimes that could be the catch. Sometimes they start doing stuff to uh, like help your business, yeah, like without you even saying that. They doing stuff, they making moves and this and that. You say, "Oh man, I think this would be a good addition to help me, you know, thrive for this and that." And it's just like a woman. If she get with a dude and all of a sudden her tire flat and he don't even ask her, he said, "Oh yeah, I
Go
fixed your
and take care of it. Uh-huh.
was flat outside or this and that," and women want that. Like the garbage, it's just like this. You fucking with a dude and your garbage overflowing, this and that, and the garbage man coming down the street. If that man passed by your garbage can to knock on your door, or whatever, and don't pull the garbage out or something, he don't care nothing about that. So, we got to realize certain things sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, read it.
He said, "Nigga, you can't." He said, "You can't. You get. You can't. You'll get in trouble." He said, "People don't know how to date and be supportive." Yeah, I think it's a dating thing now about that me, and I think sometimes people are in it for the wrong reasons, so it don't come off right. You know, sometimes just talking to somebody, you can kind of feel like it's wrong reason. Like I say, sometimes you can talk to people and you can tell it's more drama than peace. Like, when you get to a certain age, you get over 50 and you're looking for peace and not no drama and all that. And when somebody start bringing a certain level of drama, or they always got problems, or oh you ain't never got, or they blaming you for their happiness, or any old type of things. I mean, it's draining. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I think the new man don't want to go through it. I be sitting there listening to stuff on YouTube and things. I'm like, wow, you're listening to stuff, and then stuff come on your timeline and start telling you stuff. You're like, wow, what this stuff was when I was younger.
Right.
Yeah.
He said that funky 40 works and start the conversation. Oh wow.
And that's why we get in trouble. Come on with it.
Help make these women want you to help them before you know them. Finding a Bible woman is really like a needle in a haystack.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I think these days, even finding what we would consider a Bible woman, I don't all the time think it is what we think she is, because this life, everything can be so deceiving. You can find a woman that go to church every Sunday, and if you catch her Sunday night, you wouldn't even believe she went to church Sunday evening. You know what I'm saying? All right. The wrong reasons to marry. Let's get into it.
External pressure, like bowing to demands from family, cultural expectations, or observing peers. A lot of times the family try and push people to marry. Why aren't you marrying that person? And then This what our family do. We get married around here.
Yep.
And then
And you know what?
people around you going to
Every,
weddings.
every person I done seen do that. Every person I done seen do that. That, oh, marriage is just in my family and all that old type of stuff. That don't mean you marriage material, because everybody else got it. You might have been the rotten egg of the bunch, or the spoiled, the bad apple, because people think they deserve everything everybody got around them without putting in the work.
Right.
A lot of people want to get married, but they don't even want to invest in a good person. They just want to invest in who would give them the ring. Who would say, I marry you. It's not about, that no more. Oh, what did he say? A baby. Hold on, did we? Yeah. Come on with it.
No, my people, I don't want no Bible. Evil intentions. I need an ex-hole, mother, streets that's tied and had their fun and now ready to settle down. The best wives.
Okay. And I think the reason you say that is because, like you say, you're not looking for nobody who's gonna sit here and allow you to sleep every weekend or whatever. Somebody that might have a little excitement, or want to live or know how to live, have fun. You at a stage of your life that you want to have fun, want to go out and party or whatever. So you have to find somebody that matches you. And I think that's what he means by that, and not really just because he, ex-hope. I think he's saying that somebody that kind of out there, kind of feel good about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it.
What?
I guess that's your speaker or something. I'm not sure.
What?
So, fixing a broken relationship, using marriage as an attempt to solve existing trust or compatible issues. So you don't fix the relationship, you just put something on top of it.
He said, no, brother. That's what I mean. Because I don't want no saint. I believe because when you said that, I thought about one of my partners, and I remember him saying something like, "Yeah, I want me a woman where we can go and get these girls together." And he just having fun. He just living life. So everybody got different ways that they want to live the rest of their life, or how they feel like they see the future. And hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Leave if it's broken. She better be from another town, because if you go to the club and everyone hit, she's going to say they may play brothers. They're my play brothers.
And God brothers and play cousins and all that. Now don't you just hate them play brothers and stuff, Dwayne?
Well, we have people in our lives that's like brothers. That's not.
How they become the brother? How they become the play brother? First, they tried to play with you most time. Most time they tried to play with you, and then all of a sudden they became the play brother, because you either didn't want to play with them back, or something where they felt like they couldn't go farther than that. See, a lot of dudes just sitting around, sometimes waiting on something to go wrong in your relationship.
Well, I can't agree with that. A loneliness or the clock. Marrying purely out of the fear of being single or because of a specific age milestone rather than connection with the person.
Oh. So what is it? On the clock, marrying purely out of fear of being single or because a specific age milestone. Yeah. That's when women reach a certain age. It used to be 35, and now they done jumped it up to 50 because women want to do what they want to do today, 50, 55, and then they want to settle down. And they think they can wait that long to do it. A lot of
Well,
women think they can wait that long to do
yeah.
it. Yeah.
All right now.
You said hyper upper cup. D on reservation. She said she wouldn't. She said, hell yes. A chick called me, hey, play brother, and I was just going to walk past her. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, um, um, I think a lot of men have been see what it is when women do the play brother and certain some kind of stuff they do, they don't realize that men around here a lot done been the play brother, the little the play cousin and all those type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And once a lot of men know how women move, it's kind of hard to unsee that. So when you come, if a man have been through that and you start talking about some play brother stuff or some brother, oh, this is my God brother, this is my spiritual brother, and all that, man ain't trying to hear all that old thing. How he become your spiritual brother? When y'all hang out together, where do y'all hang out at? Just church? What you know what I'm saying? So a man got to know all them type of things because all that play brother stuff, he hanging out at your house and y'all drink together and this and that and all kind of stuff. Man, we never know what that play brother stuff go to or that went to before.
Yeah.
So if he just a church brother, that's one thing. But
She was with the guy. Oh wow. She was with the guy. He was just gonna ignore her, but she said, hey, that's her play brother. Okay, I get you.
yeah. I'm talking about because they want to speak to you, but they
Mm-hmm.
don't want to.
Let them know that I've been knocked down by this person.
Yeah, it's a lot of women that it's a lot of men and these are the men that's some of these men that are very overprotective that women always think that they're just being wrong about what they're doing. But some of these men that been around and they hear little words come out your mouth and they remember the same words being said to them. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of men ain't trying to play them type of games. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. He said, I'm fighting all play anything or half anything. Don't be saying I'm no play and half nothing. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, a lot of men don't like playing them games because they done seen it before.
Okay. So now we're going to talk about what are the 4 behaviors that causes 90% of all divorces.
Let's get into it. Number 1.
Criticism.
Let's see what that entails of. Go ahead.
What it is attacking your partner's character, personality, or core being rather than addressing a specific behavior or issue.
That means, you know how sometimes women do this all the time because they'll take a man and say, "Oh yeah, you ain't nothing but a hoe." They'll say, "Oh, I know you out here with whoop de whoop, this and that. You ain't changed. You just a man." It's so many ways that women criticize men and try to say, but if we did that same thing to them, they wouldn't like it at all.
So you say men don't do it?
I think men might do it, but I think it's out of.
Oh, you all just be concerned. We just be acting up.
Yeah, I think women criticize for attack. Men criticize because they want something to change. Like they might criticize, baby, you ain't cooking. What's going on? I done worked 19 hours. I done came home. I ain't been home 2 days, and you ain't got no food or this and that. Or he's just pointing out stuff that you might have used to do that you don't do no more, and that's kind of criticizing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And the woman might say, "Shit, I don't do it no more because you out there with them hoes. Let them hoes do it." You know what I'm saying? So that's the different criticism and both of that option. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow. Okay.
Number 2.
Content. Okay.
Let's break that down. What that means?
And Tim, this is what it is. The single biggest predictor of divorce. It involves sneering, sarcasm, eye rolling, scoffing, or name calling designed to make your partner feel inferior or worthless.
There it is. That's what women do. You see how they said the eye rolling? What man rolled the eyes? They knew who they were talking to then. Scuffling, sarcasm, sneering, name calling, designed to make your partner feel worthless. Dwayne said, my old lady tell me that my play brother is will let you have that one.
Okay, he said my old lady tells me that's my play brother. You know, there's my play brother, right? He said I will let you have it that one time, but don't tell me that lie too many times.
Yeah, because men don't want to hear that play brother stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because what y'all playing? Hopscotch.
You know, brother, what you mean?
Yeah, brotherly love. I've been around the church a little bit. Might be some brotherly love getting hammered. Might be baptized in the motherfucker or something around this thing. So I think, you know, we wasn't it? He said money, honest words, cheating, and foolishness. Yeah, that's the 4 thing you think that break up.
They cause a divorce. Well, that's the thing. You can't. Yeah, we read it.
Okay. All right.
You have to be mindful of tearing your partner down. There are people that does that. You ain't nothing. You this. You sorry. This. You know.
Number 3.
Number 3, defensiveness.
Yeah, putting up them roadblocks. What a defense. Let's get in there what it means. Come on with it.
It is an automatic reaction to protect yourself from perceived attacks by making excuses, shifting the blame, or playing the victim.
Yes, yes, yes. A Mo woman tactic. Boy, you mess around and ask a question. They trying to protect themselves. They got their shields up. King, 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 king. You think they was one of the what them damn things is the protectors of the world or whatever. Captain America or something.
Of
Uh,
them,
she was Wonder Woman. You know how they use them braces. She used them braces to stop the bullets and stuff. King, 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 king. All them blocks. That defensive what's name, and then play the victim. Oh, only reason you do that because you do this to me and this that. Yeah, try to make you feel sad and what's name like you the bad guy and all that. All the while, she clean, clean, clean. Yep.
reflecting. Okay.
Yeah.
So defensiveness. Okay. Next.
Yeah. All that and shifting the blame. Yep. And making excuses. Okay.
That works both ways. All of these are tactics of what happens with the divorce. Stonewalling. Okay, let me hear what this is.
Oh, second nugget pop.
Okay, this is when one partner completely shut down, withdraws, and stop responding to the other. It is often a physical and emotional response to feel overwhelmed or flooded. Okay.
Mm.
And that be the thing. I feel like shutting down is not a good tactic. If you're not willing to communicate.
Well, I think sometimes it's not a tactic, but I think shutting down sometimes is a response to another shutdown. Like you got some ladies that are shut down and they shut down mental, all kind of things. So then the man shuts down because he ain't got no choice. Because if somebody shut the gas station down, you can't go fill up your tank at the gas station. So you shut down too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a double shutdown. Sometimes when something happens, it's a double shutdown. It ain't just a single shutdown.
Yep. He said it's over at point. Should people over 60 get divorced?
Me, myself, I don't think so. But sometimes people over 60 is sometimes fed up. Sometimes they get their money right and they want to just, you know, but
Travel.
most of the time, it might work. But I think if you're 60 and y'all been together a long time, I think the only way how people like that get divorced or something like that is the other person already had somebody in mind, already had a backup plan, or they was going somewhere and met somebody already, and it was already but I think anytime that if you super miserable and people not how do you say that thing they say going down the same road.
Mhm.
If you 60 and the other one wanna stay out all night or whatever. But men and women always been different. So sometimes it just, sometimes we get caught up in the wrong stuff.
Well, James answered the question, Dwayne. He said yes. Should people over 60 get divorced? He said yes. Dwayne said, I think a man gets to a point when he tries to talk and he shuts down. Look at what made him do it.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be simple things like, God damn it, not getting what he used to get. It can be simple things that'll make a man probably shut down and it's not going in a direction. Sometimes you shut down and sit back and just watch what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you see, okay, this ain't what I thought. So sometimes it can be totally different. The reason he shut down.
James said, "Do me dirty, and they gone tomorrow."
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it happens, but it don't happen nearly as much as sometimes you think it will.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay. Negative behavior, positive replacement, criticism. Statements focus on feelings, content, respectful, curiosity, assume good intent, defensiveness, ownerships, acts, clarifying questions. So, in all of these, you're saying to focus on the feelings, assume good intent, and ask clarifying questions. So, when you don't understand, there's nothing wrong with asking.
right.
Assume everything, don't assume that everything is always something bad. Just say, for instance, you call your partner, they didn't answer the phone. Okay, maybe about an hour, you call back, they didn't answer again. And no, in some instances, some of us we feel like, hey, why they can't answer my call? What's going on? You want to make sure everything is okay. But even in a situation like that, do good
That's
intent.
simple. That long text and I already hit.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know,
no, you looking at your phone and you see me
yeah,
call.
yeah. Joker could be in a pastor conference, and Joker be sitting up there acting a fool. You can't get, you can't talk. You can't what's name. Could be in a meeting. You looked at your phone. Now you somebody mad because you read the message and you ain't responded yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's so much stuff that can get you in all kind of stuff, but
Roars.
uproar. Oh, man.
So you have to track your interactions for 1 week. So that's the test. You're asking us to track our interactions just for a week, right? So note every criticism, contemptuous remark, defensive reaction, and stonewalling episode, and discuss the pattern with your partner without blaming. So can we do that and come together and say, hey, this may be a problem where we are. So do you work on it? Or do you still keep
And
going
it's
on with all of
it's
this?
showing how you can work. It said for a week, you note every criticism
Criticism,
and
content,
remark,
remark.
defense, and your reaction. And um, sometimes people, whatever you think is wrong, you note and you kind of write it down and see what's going on. And a lot of times we, the same thing. Like you'll catch somebody say, "Oh, you too busy," but sometimes they don't even realize they the one that's so busy. They the one that's doing it all. You know what I'm saying? They the one going everywhere all day, every time, and what people are doing, they will deflect to keep from taking a look in the mirror and realizing
Accountability.
the accountability that they should have on what they are doing to the relationship and the fire or the burning of bridges that they are doing to the relationship.
Mhm.
Come on with it.
So you have to practice replacing one negative behavior at a time. Celebrate small wins. Change is slow but cumulative. Okay. That was some positive thought.
Okay. Bam.
You know, a lot of times people used to get married because of unplanned pregnancy, but now they don't do that anymore. So who are you to blame on that? Some people used to get married, and then most of that came from the family. You impregnated this person, or you got pregnant by this person. When y'all gonna get married?
It
And
wasn't no,
that's not a thing to push people to get married because of a baby.
it wasn't no
That'll be
win.
the same thing to tear them
But
up.
but now back in the day, if you look at it, back in the day when people got married because of getting pregnant, this and that, a lot of times it did work because people used to push people that had children together, and now they pull them apart. See, now you taking one man and you saying, oh no, as soon as you don't like that, you push him out the way, then you bring another man in the mix, you get a baby by him, then you push him out the mix. Now all of a sudden you don't went through two baby dads, you working on the third, and then you you know what I'm saying? Now you done made yourself the market. The market
Yeah,
for you is bad because most men don't want to deal with these different dudes.
yeah.
They don't want to set themselves up into an environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes ready to start something, or the kids calling their daddy, oh, this dude over here, every kid,
Doing that and pulling
4,
the
5
dad
years
in there
old,
on the
4,
new
5
dude.
years old, got them a cell phone. They can call their daddy and tell them, you know.
Mhm.
So,
I've seen it
kinda
happen.
crazy. It's kind of crazy.
I've seen it happen. So you
Mhm.
have people getting married to access someone's success or connection. Just like you have these women in the um, NBA, NFL, whatever, these girls, they go ahead and try and marry these guys so they can be a part of their success or their connection of growth. You know, they want to make sure you getting this money. I want to be a part of this, your
Yeah,
success here. So you
yeah.
have people getting married for those reasons. And, you know, a lot of times it may not work. Just like the young man that used to play football for Jackson State. What was his name? You know, he got
Oh,
married.
Hunter, Travis Hunter.
Yeah, Travis Hunter. You
Yeah.
know, and people were saying, "Oh yeah, she's just marrying him because of his stat of where he's about to head in the sports industry."
Right.
But you know,
Well,
it is what it is.
sometimes,
He loved her
sometimes
enough to say, "Okay, I will."
what he got to look at it is she right there when he ain't got nothing, and so she's riding with him on the journey. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? She keeping him out of trouble. You don't know how many times he wanted. He might have wanted to go out or do something, and she was like, "No, this and that," or they kept each other.
herself. Yeah,
You
grounded.
know,
She kept him grounded.
yeah.
That's
So
why I said there are some people that can keep you grounded in something and you even try and break away from that, but you know, this is what I need to help build me as a person. So, really, a real helpmate. What we're supposed to be one to another, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. Right.
So, is love enough to make a person get married or commit in a relationship? Just by having love for the person or even saying those three-letter words to the person, is love
Right.
enough to make a person get married or make a person commit in a relationship?
Not for me because I feel like it got to be a level of commitment, unconditional love. Some love come with a level of conditions. I love you until you do this, 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 this. I
Until
love you
you don't make me happy no more.
till you do this and what's that. So I think true love is kind of unconditional where it can't be broke by little stuff. Like, when you hear women say, oh, he cheated on me and this and that. So sometimes I think about it like this. It might be wrong how to think about it, but throw it out here. And sometimes say, so you mean 7 to 10 minutes of an action and stop 14, 15, 16 years of love. And sometimes you got to look at it like that to see over the trees, when you think about, a woman being down or whatever, because sometimes stuff is hard conversations and hard things that happen that can either break you apart or pull you together where you can move past some stuff.
Okay, so you're saying, like, for instance, in a female perspective, if my dude decide to go and lay with somebody else or even spend quality time with somebody else, and it was that one time, so I should be okay and just say, I forgive it because you probably were weak at a point where you was in that situation and you couldn't handle yourself because, as they say, you're a man. So I should just forgive the situation and work past it, right? When you think that's the best thing to do, is that what you're saying?
I'm saying if you're gonna deal with men in general, most women need to know what they're dealing with and what type of man they're dealing with. But it's the same thing when Dwayne just said he want an ex-hoe. So if he want an ex-hoe, that don't mean she gonna stop hoeing. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying this is the thing you open up when you ask for certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you ask for a certain type of person, you opening up Pandora's door to what they done been through. Or whatever they went through in their life can be added to your life. If this dude was doing drive-bys for the last 10 years, you don't think somebody might do a drive-by on y'all while you with him? So you got to look at what everything this person come with. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
mean, but do you know that
bang a gang bang anything. When you decide to become in this person's life, now you are a part of what he was a part of.
Okay, but I'm saying even in a situation where if it comes to some of the ways where we were just talking about, being the contempt, the defensiveness, being critical to your mate. We just talked about these things that you're saying these are a breaking point for some people. So are you saying when you face any of those times in your relationship, are you saying that you should walk away? Or is it another time that you can work on it again and build? Because a lot of times a man cheating will probably hit different than if the female cheated.
It would.
The man cheated, most women, some of us have forgiven and tried it again. But if a female cheated on a man, that's a wrap. He ain't talking about it no more. You gave it away. Even if he did the same thing, you're supposed to forgive me and we move past it. Why can't the man forgive the woman and move past it?
I don't think it's in his DNA. Because I always go back to this thing. The bull and the pastor. It can be 40 women in the pasture, one big bull in there. You can't even put two bulls in the pasture. But if you go the other way around, if you had one woman cow in there and you put three bulls in there, they're gonna kill each other trying to mate with her.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm saying is something in our DNA makes it different from us to handle certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it's just a mental thing in our DNA. And I know sometimes we try to battle with it and try to make it seem like this is not a real thing, but it is a real thing. It's a difference between men and women, how they look at life, how they can deal with certain things. Like I said, it's a man out here. He can go out here with his woman, and they can go out there and him and his woman can go deal with other women, do this all day long. But let a man try to invade in that. It's not gonna work.
Mhm. Nope.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all this is different. What's the name? I didn't sit up there and I didn't sit up there and been in a house where it's three, four women in there, and all of them is with this dude.
Okay.
It's his birthday or whatever, and all of them in there, and all of them cool, and they get along and this and that. And I done been wild, like wow, never seen this type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But but when I go back and I think about the bull and the pastor, bam, it's the same. It's the same thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it would be different on the other way around. So I think we try in our head. Women are trying to convince men that that men can handle what women can handle, and it's not true.
Yeah. I agree. It's like there's really a side of men that they just can't handle some things. And, I
Right?
don't know if you would call that, I wouldn't say it's weak. It's just part of their manhood, I guess.
DNA.
But we can kind of move past
Because
and do
we
stuff.
just say DNA. I mean, because like I said, DNA is different. A man is wired up different than a woman. He is simple. A man is simple. And the simple thing and all that is he probably just don't want dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't have no dude over here, this and that, blah blah blah. If a man came in his house, uh, and he seen his woman, and it was another woman in the house, and both of them like, hey, we both want you. He gonna look at it different if he come to the house and you got Mr. Rogers from across the street in the house say, hey, I want both of y'all to do me. He gonna be like, huh? You know what I'm saying? It gonna hit different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I just think women got to realize that men and women are wired different, and they gonna different things gonna come out different. They gonna move different and all that.
I agree.
Yeah, come on with
So are people really looking for security, attention, convenience, or someone to just fill a void?
it. I know the last one. I can say I think a lot of women they get to a point, like I say, and sometimes it's filling a void that they think they missed out on or they lost and want back. Like if a woman got divorced and I want to be married again. I think I'm marriage,
Material.
yeah, I like being married. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes they come with a whole new guy and they miss the married life. You know what I'm saying? But they
Yeah.
don't want to be married back to the other dude, but they miss the married life.
Hmm.
So I just think there's a lot of stuff different. And you know, I just think it just It is what it is.
Yep.
Got anything else on that?
No, that's it.
Right, and then I got to know.
All right. Well, we have made it to the end of this discussion. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on next Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. And be there or be square.
Yeah. Trip out big splash, baby, you can see it. Yeah. Strong. I run the way. I'm a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me.
Listen. Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
Got him! Got him! Bye, Felicia.
Y'all stingy.
He cold. She belongs to the streets. Got a paint job with a 10
I can say we will see you back next Tuesday. How they say, be there or be square. And we out of here.
Right.
We about
Good night, everybody.
Good night. See y'all next Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.